What up, party people? Hold on, let's get that. Get out of there. What's up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You're tuning to Rodney Perry Live. Super excited as usual to rock with y'all today. I'm wearing my funky fresh red scarf. I like this scarf too. You know, I got some thick scarves, but this is something special. I cannot wait to bring my co-host in today. We go back many years. I remember when she was just getting into the comedy game, and now she's an old veteran in the club out there doing her thug thizzle. Can't wait to hear her story as we get through the day. Real quick, last night I bought a scratcher. The girl said, "You know this $10." I said, "Yeah, bitch, I'm rich, bitch." I didn't say that. But I thought it to myself, like, why are you sweating me over $10? So I got the scratcher, won $10, put it back in, lost $10. So I gave away $10. But I think I'm about to start buying scratchers and playing the lottery. Man, can you imagine if you play the lottery and freaking win? Oh my God. What's on your list? What you getting? I don't know. Alfreda, thank you for tuning in. Alfreda Jackson is in the building. Hey, good morning, peeps. Happy morning. She said, hilarious. Man, let me tell you something. Anytime I think about the lottery, me and my wife was talking about the lottery the other day. And I think about the lottery, guess what? I immediately start spending the winnings. So what you gonna spend your lottery winnings on? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I see you, Hopgood. Thanks for popping in today. Hopgood is a married man now. Hopgood said he gonna pay his tithes first. Yeah, I wish I would. All right. Good for you though. Good. And first of all, that ain't how you spell tithes. All right. Paying tithes. What the hell that mean? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, one of the dopest ladies in the game, she said, Rodney Perry, hold on, I got to get my wig together. And she has done it. She looks gorgeous as per usual. Miss Arkansas, what's up?
Woo! Good morning.
Hey,
I didn't know which one I wanted to put on, Rodney. Look, I got another one too.
Hey, you know what? Halfway through the show, change it. Fuck it. Hey, I can't thank you enough.
You say, what would we buy if we won the lottery?
Yes.
I'll buy me one big titty.
Not two.
One.
Where you gonna put it? You gonna keep it in the middle of your chest?
No, I'm gonna put it on the right side because my dude claim he don't like real big titties, so he better not look at that other. You know what I'm saying?
Leave it alone. Hey, I got a little delay on you. I don't know why.
I probably need to get off of this computer and get on my phone.
Maybe. Go out and come back in. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
That's Miss Arkansas. She'll be the co-host for the day, rocking with us all day. Granny Wilds, I see you. Who else? I see Alfreda, Ty. There we go, Hopgood. You know, when people, first thing you go when you get married is your mind. Know that. Congrats to Hop. Oh, excuse me. Goodness gracious. Went out, did some sketches last night, sat with my man. You know what I found out last night about myself? I put this coat on when sat out there, me and Marvin Hunter, you know, we sit outside the club. We said it was warm, but it wasn't. It was cold as hell. It was cold as hell. What's up, Sylvia? That is absolutely the correct thing. So you win a lottery. What you buying? What you getting? Who you hooking up? Who you not hooking up? That's our question for today. and we're gonna figure this out. A lot of hot topics to get to today as well. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host.
Hey, we black. I mean, we back.
Hey, we black. And the thing about being black is, I tell you, they say you're gonna be late. I ain't late because the shit don't start till I get there. And neither does you. First of all, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like a box of Crayolas.
Good stuff. And you mentioned you got to do. Is that a new thing?
Well, you know what, Rodney? I met him the day before Christmas Eve. This is a true story.
This past year?
Yes, he was in there minding his business, getting him some paper plates or something. I was getting some laundry detergent.
What store?
Family Dollar store, man. My sister said she thought I was getting ready to say a family reunion.
So wait, so you in the Family Dollar just getting some knickknacks. Did he approach you or you approach him?
Oh, baby, this is a new thing. I went to him.
Get out of here, Miss Arkansas. What you say?
I say, are you done with your Christmas shopping? He said, unless I need to buy somebody else something.
Nice reply, sir. Nice reply. So you giggle, and do y'all exchange numbers in the store, or?
I gave him my card, let him know up front that I am a traveling comedian, and if you can't deal with it, you can keep on moving. So
get out of here.
He called me before that day was over. Come to find out, he had fought in 4 different wars. He retired from
the military. Thank you for your service, sir.
Yes, retired from the military, retired from the federal building, owned his own trucking company. And guess what he told me, Rodney?
What did he say?
I'm gonna write your name. He said, I'm gonna write my name and number up under your feet. I said, for what? He said, in case you get lost, they know where to return you.
Hey, he got all type of fly shit to say. I like him.
I'm keeping him right now. Hey, I done cheated, I done did all kinds of things over the years. But this one right here, I got a good thing.
I'm so glad you're happy, man, because it's so hard to be a female comic and find a good guy. And that's super dope, man. So happy for you.
And he's 60. He ain't no 16. He ready.
Wrong, man. Ain't out in the streets no more. Been there, done that. You know.
Right.
So, I mean, is he too old for you?
No. On the 20, I'll be 54.
You ain't no 54, Miss Arkansas. Man. So I must have met you in your what? 40s?
No, baby, give me all my years.
Get out of here. Wow. Well, again, super congratulations. Let's get to the show. Yeah. My co-host for today, Miss Arkansas, she says she's looking like a box of crayons. That's because every color look good on her. You know who you remind me of? I don't think I ever told you this. You remind me of my mama.
That's all right.
Like she had your complexion, and you just a real down home person.
Wow.
You know, and I've always kind of I'm gonna pull up a picture so you can see her, but you always reminded me of her, you know, and she's gone now, but she would like you, you know. Right. She would like you. But and you're a straight shooter. I like that about you.
She ain't nowhere up there with my mama.
So yeah, sitting next to each other. Like, look at them two fools. We're gonna talk about comedy too, because I want to know what made you want to get in this life, in this world. But before we do that, Beyonce won her 32nd Grammy. She's got the most Grammys in history. Wow. What's your thoughts on that, Miss Arkansas?
Man, congratulations.
Yeah, man. Beyonce is I mean, you can say what you want about the lady. First of all, she's a winner. She's been making great music for a long time. And I think as we look at her body of work, we want to appreciate it till she's not with us no more.
That's right.
You know, she done had 2 babies, still dancing and shit. Man, I ain't about to dance. Now, do you keep up with basketball, Miss Arkansas?
Well, I keep up with balls, but I don't know if it's a basketball.
You keep up with that old 60-year-old ball. All right.
Now, I be around to my son's house. You know, they live like 3 minutes from me. And sometimes
nice.
I watch them and one of my grandbabies play basketball. So I go to her games. Be fussing at the referees.
Hey, that's a good thing. Kyrie Irving, from the New York, he was out there in New York at the Barclays Center. He asked for a trade on Sunday. By Sunday night, he was headed to Dallas. Dallas has scooped up Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving will be playing with a great squad down there in Dallas, man. Super excited for him. You know, I mean, he took a lot of flack last year because he didn't want to take the shot, the jab, right. And so he took a lot of flack for that. And I mean, they try to make it seem like the guy's a problem, but he just got an opinion. And don't he deserve to have that?
Quite sure he do. Everybody should have their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's like when they gave me the COVID test. The young man came to my house because when you got insurance, they'll come to your house.
Yeah, they will.
And he stuck that thing up my nose. I was like, woo. Then he did the other side. I was like, oh, shit. Then he was doing his little paperwork on the computer. I looked at him, I was a little white guy. I said, you know what, young man? I done damn near had something in every hole except my nose. That little boy couldn't quit laughing. He was leaving on out the house still laughing, but that was the truth.
Hey, none of my business, Miss Arkansas. I don't even like to think about you like that. Oh, God. No, say it ain't so.
Not every hole for real, y'all. I am a
it ain't nobody business either way. All right.
Right.
Look at these fools. Hot good talking about. Shit, he won twice. No state tax in Texas. Oh, talking about Kyrie. Oh, how about this story? Viola Davis wins the Oscar, which means she got the EGOT. Do you know what the EGOT is?
Oh, what's that?
So it's an acronym. EGOT stands for Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. She's got all those awards.
Wow.
So the Emmy is for TV, the Grammy is for music, Oscar is for movies, and the Tony Award is for plays.
Wow.
How big of a deal is that? Are you a fan of Viola Davis?
I love her. I don't follow her all the time, but I do support her, and I love her, and I love her acting and all that good stuff.
What if you had to actually follow a person to follow?
I don't know. Social media got people thinking that's what's going on now, you know.
Why you playing? Hey,
followers, but I do have a lot of them that follow me to my shows.
Come on now. Hey, we're on today. My name is Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. That young lady is Miss Arkansas. Miss Arkansas, you win the lottery. The big one, the super duper 5-10 states. 100 million. Money is no object. What you getting? What's some of the stuff gonna be on your list?
I'm gonna break my grandkids off so they won't need nothing when God called me home.
Okay.
I am gonna build my own comedy club.
One?
I don't care if I ain't performing, as long as I got one and bring the comedians through there and pay them good. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am. So you gonna build one club?
No, I don't need but one, Rodney.
Really?
Yeah, that other money, I got some more stuff to do.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I would try to get me I want at least 5 or 6 clubs.
No, I'm gonna get one club and 2 laundromats.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, so you get a club. Where it's gonna be?
Probably in Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what city you in Arkansas?
I am in Jacksonville, right by Little Rock.
Okay.
Like 2.5 hours from home.
Now you know my daughter up there in Pine Bluff.
Okay, that ain't far.
She run track for University of Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Oh wow, cool.
Or Victor Morrison said, Miss Arkansas still look good enough to compete. Gotta love sisters who take good care of themselves.
Oh, thank you.
They love you, Miss Arkansas. So look, so you got your laundromats. Are you doing fluff and fold in that mug?
Whoever gonna be working in there gonna do all that. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna collect.
Oh no, you ain't gotta actually do it, but you can decide if they gonna do it. Okay. Right. What else? So you got the lottery. What's your dream car?
Oh my God, one that fly.
You want a flying car?
I'm tired of traffic.
Hey, why you playing? That's not a bad idea. Man, I'm trying to think, man. Because every time me and my wife start talking about the lottery, we start spending the money. I'm like, you know, right. We ain't won. You know what? I would keep this house, but I would move.
Right.
I would keep this house. I wouldn't take nothing out of this house though. I'm never ever moving my shit again. I would leave this house and buy all new shit and have it delivered from Amazon.
Okay.
I want to just see shit show up day by day. But no, all jokes aside, I would like to buy a home and have a decorator. You know, well, money is no object. Just have people come and maybe even build it from scratch.
And
well,
like
I think I would definitely do that.
Like the brother said earlier when you had asked, you know, everything belongs to God anyway. So it ain't like yes. I'm it back to him. You know what I'm saying? But I am gonna make sure I bless at least one of the churches I attend. So
well, you would get 10%. So you got 100 million. How much is that?
I ain't said nothing about no 10%. I just said I'm gonna give him something.
Wait a minute, little something. That's like $1 million. You're like, no, I don't want to give y'all that much.
Right. They're gonna be all right with whatever I give them.
Speaking of giving, E40 gave $100,000 to Grambling State University to their music department. You know, you see stuff like this during tax time.
Right.
When cats need a write-off, a big write-off, they'll get some money away.
Wow. You know, I was in the Goodwill looking for a dresser around Christmas time.
Okay.
I didn't have no money for real. I was gonna do like Mama say, rob Peter to pay Paul. I was gonna use my credit card and pay him.
You just need a little bit, a little dresser, a little, couple
right.
hundred.
So I was talking to this lady. She was doing something for the angel tree, and I'm back there talking to her. Make a long story short, this old white man walked up. He put some money on her because she had all them toys. He put some money on her, told her, God bless her. He said, here go you about $5. I said, sir, thank you, but I don't need it. And he got it back. He said, you right, you don't need this, you need that. And gave me a 50. And that paid for every little thing I had found in that.
Come on now.
And then me and that lady were looking for that white man, and the cashier said she didn't even see him leave the store.
That might have been a real Santa Claus.
I'm like, it was a real something. I shed a couple of tears. I was like,
wow. I mean, you never know where a blessing is coming from, man. One of my boys, he keeps $50 on him to bless people with.
Wow.
Yeah, that's dope. How many years in the game, Miss Arkansas? How many years you been telling jokes?
Oh my God, believe it or not, it's been a little over 30. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't believe it, but you know, that's what it is. And shout out to our girl Cookie. Cookie gave me enough before I met Cookie, but Cookie gave me 5 minutes at a place called Cheers in Moreno Valley, California.
I remember that. I did that place. I went out there to do that for Cookie and lost my keys, and it was all of the headache. It was crazy that night, but she helped me.
Yes, and after I saw how the people responded, I just kept going. Matter of fact, she had Bruce that night as her headliner, and he came later. So
you might have went up when I was out there.
Ain't no telling. He didn't know I was a comedian, and you know, all them years ago, baby, I was a dime. I had this
Oh, you a dime now?
I'm a 15 cent. I had this long ponytail. I had these little coochie cutters on.
No, you didn't.
I was sitting in the front row. He said, before I start my show, I want to ask little mama a question. I was like, don't do it. That's what I was saying to myself. He said, damn, little mama, how much? I looked at him. I looked at the audience. I looked back at him. I said, shit, pay what you weigh.
You about to be rich.
Right. He was like, I ain't bring that much money with me.
That's funny. He do like little girls, like little stature women.
I was all that then. I'd have gave me about 10 extra pounds. But I'm going to hold on to him. Right now, I was going to lose weight. But then I said, Lord, there's so much going on in this world. I might have to hibernate. I better hold on to these 10 pounds.
Hey, while you playing, and my buddy argued me down, but I think people with a little weight on them look healthier than people that walk around here skinny and shit.
Right. Then they say it was an earthquake this morning somewhere across the world and killed a whole lot of people. So my prayers go out to them folks over there too.
Yes, ma'am. They say you beautiful. She said Miss Arkansas is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
So Miss Arkansas, you are a good looking person. Has your life been easier because you're cute?
No, I think my life been easier because first of all, I am a firm believer in God. Second of all, people respect me and I respect them. You know what I'm saying? I'd have had my dirty days, but I'm not dirty. You know what I'm saying? So I think beauty have a little bit to do with it because I was doing a show the other night just as a guest. And a live band was playing behind me. I said, give it up for my band, y'all. Then the lady, she played the guitar. She said, what key? Because I asked them to play a little Tonight's the Night. And I told her, I don't care if it's Alicia Keys. Shit, play something. But after I did a little of that song, I did my comedy and I was singing to the man that his birthday it was. Make a long story short, that man called me the other day and asked me about singing background in his band. And he got Grammys and all that stuff and got
really
coming out next month.
Wait, stop right there, Miss Arkansas. You can sing?
Oh, baby, that's what they tell me. I'm gonna be like Jamie Foxx. I'm gonna let that comedy open the door and give me a CD.
Hey, why you playing? I've never known you to sing.
I can hold a note.
I tell you who can't hold a note, Rodney Perry. So I'm in the Navy, right? Miss Arkansas. I'm in the Navy, and of course, on the weekends you would get like other little jobs to kind of get out of just cleaning up all day.
Right.
And so I joined the choir. Now, I've been in the choir in Chicago, and I was masquerading as a singer. I would be up there lip syncing all day. I had the steps. I had this choir used to dance a little bit. I had all that, but I was not singing. So I'm in the choir.
Go ahead.
I'm in the Navy in the choir. I decide I'm gonna try to sing. That motherfucker heard me and stopped everything. Hold on. He said, this row right here, y'all sing. Okay, this row, y'all sing. Oh, yeah. He said, oh, yeah, you right there. You, come here. I said, what? He said, nigga, go.
Put you out.
He put me out the choir.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of times.
I didn't really sing though. He said Victor said I sing as Joe. I didn't really sing. I more kind of talk my way through it.
But you know what, Rodney, when I do clean comedy, I always explain to whoever booked me that when I run out of clean jokes, I sing a church song. And a couple of times I have actually had to sing a church song. And it was funny because then they tried to put me in their choir. I said, look, I don't belong to this church.
Right, at all. Man, that's dope. That's dope. Maybe we get, Hey, if we ask her nicely, she might drop a little lyrics on us.
Oh, Lord, I can't sing in the mountain. I sound like Barry White.
Hilarious. Hey, you know what I like though? Low key. Thank you for hitting us from Africa. Thank you, Mr. Knowledge. Okay. I like a woman with a deep voice. I swear. Like, I can't stand no high-pitched voice. You know, like my mom had a deep voice. My mom's voice would be so deep, you call it in the morning, you'd think it was a man. Like, hello.
That's all right.
All the way from Africa. Candy Kids TV is in the building. What's up? I went to see Michelle C. There. Do you feel the pressure to get into the social media world?
Little bit, cause it's like they want you to get naked. Now, when I was 18, they could have got that. Now that I'm 53, getting ready to be 54 on the 20th, they ain't getting that. So they want you to either get naked or be fighting or doing something devilish just to get a whole lot of followers and likes. I'm not doing that.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if they don't never follow me or book me or none of that stuff, I can buy myself a chicken.
I say you got to decide what you're willing to do when it don't matter.
Right.
When you sitting by yourself and you want to be this, you want to be that, you got to also think about what you're not going to do.
You're right. And you know, Rodney, like I told them when I was talking to some little kids the other day, they played football. And I was telling them, you know, just stay focused and all that, you know, all the inspiring stuff. And I told them, I said, when I was out there in California for them 12 years, I say some of the people wanted me to do some of everything. But I said to myself, if God said it was wrong, my mama said it was wrong, I don't care if 1 million people doing it. It's wrong to me.
Wow.
You know, I'm not selling. I told them I'm not selling. First of all, my mama always said God's timing ain't your timing.
Come on now. Give it to him.
I'm so glad she raised me like that because I would have been already rich, famous, and broke. But today I can truly say I ain't sold my soul, my goal, or my hoe.
You make a great point because, you know, it might be a little longer route, but I'll take my longer route over a shortcut any day.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Wow.
So, like I say, I got 11 grandbabies. I want them to be able to go to school and laugh with the other kids about what their grandmother have done, not fight with them about what I have done.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah.
Hey y'all, there she goes. Miss Arkansas is in the building, hailing from Jackson, Arkansas.
Jacksonville, man.
Jacksonville, that's a different place.
That's
so
about
there is a Jackson, Arkansas. No, there is it. No, there's a Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jackson, you from Jacksonville, Arkansas.
That's like 15 minutes from the capital, Little Rock, Arkansas.
So you north of Little Rock?
Actually, you go from here and go to North Little Rock. So I'm closer back the other way. I'm closer to Memphis way.
Got it. Understood. I know that area well.
Yeah.
I tell you what, driving up, you know, I'm in Atlanta, driving up that Arkansas to Pine Bluff, I hate that trip.
You know, Rodney, like almost a year ago, I think it's been about 9 or 10 months now, but I put everything that would fit in my car and drove 21 long hours from Las Vegas to here.
Now, you return home you was in Vegas, what? At least 10 years.
Well, off and on, like 4 the last time.
Right. What was Vegas like, man? I never lived there, and I never wanted to live there. What was it like to live there?
It was cool. You know, I started gambling, and I win some, I lose some, but I wasn't
What's your game of choice?
Oh, I play the slot machines, you know, and some of them will give me some, then they'll take it back, and give me some, take it back.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, I better go home before I become homeless.
Hey, let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, the worst addiction in the world is gambling. It's worse than drugs. It's worse because the highs are so high, and you always feel like you can win. And you can just, if you got a gambler's nature, it's gonna be that's a hard life.
Man, I did a comedy show. The man paid me my money. I gave it back to him. I said, hold this till we check out, because we was at a casino. He done slid it up under the hotel room door. He said, I'm gone. I said, okay, I'm check out in a minute. I take my bag to the front desk, let them hold it. I said, I'm going to change me $100. Don't you know I lost all that money that man had paid me, went in my bank account, got some money.
You speaking to the choir, let me tell you something, Miss Arkansas. I have fucked off many thousands of dollars gambling.
Man.
I don't wish it on nobody. My sister cheap as hell. She go to the casino. She be mad if she lose $20.
That's good.
I'm up in that bitch going, give me another $1,000. Yeah.
But
I rarely talk about it, but it's a bad addiction though, man.
But like God delivered me from coke over 30 years ago, marijuana 19 years. I haven't had alcohol 5 years and 9 months now. And I used to shoplift to make sure my children had, and I had. But I ain't stole nothing over 20 years. So I feel like, God, if you...
Will you miss any of those things? The drugs, the alcohol, the stealing?
I promise I don't. But you know what, right now, I almost stole 2 eggs the other day when I saw how high they was.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. I'm about to go get me a dozen eggs, stick them in the bottom of this coat.
But I feel like if God can deliver me and clean me up from that stuff, he could take that gambling away,
Wow. You know what? And we'll talk about this after the break. I'm going to take a quick break. My name is Rodney Perry. Tune in to Rodney Perry Live. We're talking to Miss August. Overcome a drug addiction. My mom overcame an addiction. But, I mean, the drugs decimated our communities, man. And I want to ask you this, Ms. August. So when you watch TV and you see documentaries on those eras that we lived through, I mean, do it make you mad a little bit? Don't answer that. We're going to come back. More show. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. Ms. Arkansas is in the building in the second hour. Director Marcus Head will be coming on talking about his show. It's going to be crazy. Y'all stay right there with us. We'll be right back.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean. And I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. My co-host for the day,
Miss Arkansas.
The lovely and talented Miss Arkansas. Thank you for coming on, sis. So before we went to break, you dealt with addiction, and the drugs that decimated our communities, man, they were everywhere. It was prevalent. First of all, how were you able to get off? How were you able to be delivered? And also, what's your thoughts on some of the TV programs that depict that era?
Well, first of all, some of the TVs, I feel like when you done had a past, that's where you need to leave it in the past, unless you bringing it up to talk to someone that's going through. You know what I'm saying? Use it for that good, not just because you want to. Right. But like I say, over 30 years ago, I tried coke. Oh, I sold everything out my house. My mama used to come over there. Ceiling fan be gone. She said, "Child, what happened to that ceiling fan?" I said, "Oh, it caught a fire." She come back a couple days later, another ceiling fan gone. Oh, it caught a fire. That third time I told her it caught a fire. She said, "If all them damn ceiling fans catching on fire, you need to move the hell out of here."
Yeah, you gotta go.
I was taking them down, selling them. I sold everything except the refrigerator, stove, and bathtub, because that belongs to the people's house, you know?
Wow.
And one day Mama used to always say, be careful what you ask the Lord, because he'll do it. And I didn't know if he was going to kill me or not. But I asked him, I said, God, if I smoke this stuff again, please kill me.
Wow.
And that thought kept me for so many years until I was able to keep myself and didn't want it. Now, far as marijuana, I thought I had to have that stuff. I was trying to quit one time, and I went to my doctor crying, and he said, you just going through withdrawals. He said, after 10 days, you'll be okay.
Okay.
I couldn't eat without that stuff and all of that. And then I just, like I say, every time I went to the Lord and I asked him to take that taste away from me. And no matter what kind of marijuana or weed or whatever they want to call it, no matter what I smoked, it just didn't taste right. And then I just decided I didn't want that no more. Then far as the alcohol, I wasn't no real big drinker, no way. I just have like a little shot or beer or something when I do my comedy or karaoke. It wasn't like I kept it at the house. But back in 1999, I was at a school helping the school show the kids how to jump out the back of the bus in case of emergency.
Okay.
And I jumped out and I felt like I pulled something in my back. So I went over to the hospital. They was searching everything because it was hurting so bad. And first they told me I didn't have a left kidney. And then they sent me to a specialist. They found it, but they was like it wasn't functioning. So they told me long as I take care of that other one, I would be okay.
Okay.
So that's why I gave up the alcohol. And then now first I gave up sodas. And then I felt like if I'm still drinking alcohol, I might well still be drinking sodas. So that's what made me give up the alcohol.
Wow. Wow. I mean, my mother had a similar story, you know, and this is what I learned too. As we was going down the stretch of her life, so we're in the hospital and the doctor said, does she drink? And I was like, she has, occasional glass of wine. He said, how often? I said, every day. She drink one glass of wine every day. He said she's an alcoholic. Just because when you got to have something every single day, it's like it's not nothing you could dismiss. Hey y'all, Rodney Perry, Miss Arkansas, having a real good conversation. I can't thank you enough, Miss Arkansas, for popping in here with us.
Man, I love you.
If y'all want to jump in and holler at me and Miss Arkansas, please hit the button. Oh no, it's the YouTube link. If you haven't did that, also let me grab this one right here.
Share your live over on Facebook and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's go Facebook, YouTube. I prefer people to look at us on YouTube because I'm building my numbers over there. But it go Facebook, YouTube, and shouts out to Media Room 360 where we'll be broadcasting as well. All right. You know what's amazing to me, Ms. Arkansas, is that as a Black person in America, they're still first. First Black this, first Black that. Here's the first Black, Nicole Lynn, first Black woman agent to rep an NFL quarterback in a Super Bowl. She is representing Jalen Hurts, and she reached out to this man on IG. Like, what's the thing that you did along your journey that where you took a chance on yourself?
Ooh, let's see. Chance on myself. Oh, when I was out in California, I kept going in this clothing store buying stuff and inviting these people to my show at the Improv. They was from India. The sister didn't understand nothing I was saying. The brother, he'll have to tell her what I was saying. So one day they was going out of the country and they asked me, will I run the store for them?
Wow.
And God showed me that I had changed, because I said years ago, they would have came back, wouldn't have been in them naked mannequins. But for them people to give me they alarm code and the key to the register and the key to the safe and all of that, that was my big thing. That let me know then I had truly changed.
Right. All right. Miss Arkansas is in the building, got a new boo in her life. You know,
I already told him right now, I said, baby, I'm going to be on with Rodney Perry from about 9 to 11, so I can't answer my phone. I said, I ain't doing nothing. You call me after 11. He said, okay. And what I love about him too, Rodney, he said he going to support me in anything I do.
Wow.
And
I mean, we live in an era, though, Miss Arkansas, where women say they can't find a good man. How were you able to find one?
God said a closed mouth don't get fed, so I open my mouth.
Hey, you're going to win 100% of the time you do that. All right.
Yes. Wow.
So, a great show up to this point. We're going to play a game. I'm going to take a break. We come back. We're going to play a game called This or That. Miss Arkansas, you tell me this or that. Real simple. Have a good time. We come back, more show. My name is Rodney Perry.
She tried to kill me. No, for real. She tried to kill me. I woke up, she had a pillow on my face, a pillow. But what she don't know is I got sleep apnea. So half the night I don't be breathing no way. Found out stuff about my wife over these 200, 300 days. I found out my wife is passive aggressive. That means when something wrong, she won't tell you something wrong. You just got to figure it out. Okay, not only is she passive aggressive, she's also lactose intolerant. So she get mad. She won't tell me. She go downstairs and drink a half a gallon of milk. Now I got to sleep through Beirut. Pew, pew.
This is a male-dominated industry. And as a woman, you can't let them know your every move. I got it.
Jamila, are you pregnant? Hey, Stan!
I can't take another pill for 24 hours.
Oh.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But without consistency, you'll never finish.
Give me another chance, okay, Gordon? Yes!
Finding Happy. All new episodes Saturday, 8/7 Central. Only on Bounce.
We are back. My name is Rodney Perry. Tune in. She done it. Oh, snap. Stop. Do blondes have more fun?
I don't know, Rodney. I have fun regardless of what color wig I put on.
Hey, I'm just learning about wigs. My daughters wear wigs. How many of them things you got?
Well, here at home, I have about 120.
Really?
And I left like 300 and something in Las Vegas at my little friend's storage room. So I got to get back out there and get those and my other trophies and stuff like that I had worn over the years. And, a few other things I left in the storage. So,
man, it looks great too. Do you care if it's long or short? What do you prefer?
Oh, baby, it just depends on how I'm feeling.
I love it. All right, let's play the game, Sweep of the Nation. It's called This or That. Really simple. Just tell us which one you think about. This or that. Let me pull it up right here. THIS or that. Nice. Okay, here we go. This or that. Body wash or bar soap?
Body wash.
Really? Do you use a loofah or a wash rag?
I use me a rag so I can get in the cracks.
Oh, God. All right. Here we go. Bow leg or pigeon toe?
Bow leg.
Are you bow legged?
No. But
Okay.
if I gotta have one, I'd rather he be bow legged.
Indeed. Monopoly or the game of life?
Monopoly.
All day Monopoly. I love Monopoly. Okay. Spades or dominoes?
Spades.
Kool-Aid or soda?
Kool-Aid. Red. They said
Grape
red.
or red? My prerogative or poison?
My prerogative.
Wow, I love it. Text me or call me.
Call me. Hell, that's why I pay my cell phone bill.
You know what? That means we owe, because you got to call me.
I don't mind
say more than
texting,
2
but
lines to me, I'm calling your ass.
I don't mind texting, but if you got a lot to talk about, call me. Don't keep texting, thinking I'm going to text back. No, call me. You got something to talk about.
Let's talk. Cross-eyed or walk with a limp?
Oh, hell, give me that limp.
Really?
Yeah, you cross-eyed shit. I don't know if you looking at me or her.
Hilarious. Movie star or comedy star?
I go with my comedy star.
Same
Yeah.
here. I love movies, but I'm a comedian, you know.
Yes.
Oh, wow. They answering the questions too. Let's see what they got.
Oh, cool.
She said she used loofah and a rag.
Oh,
John
I got
said Monopoly.
decoration.
You know how we do it.
The Monopoly.
Pimp or hoe?
Let's go with the hoe. And I'm talking about a garden hoe, y'all.
None of my business. Fat or skinny?
Well, that one kind of, how about we say in between? But if I just got to choose one, let's go on and go with fat since it's cold.
It is cold outside. And how about this? I always say this. Fat people look healthy to me.
Right.
All right. Name brand or generic?
Oh, I got to have a name on mine, but I have found some things that didn't have a name look as good.
Right. And I always look at like certain things I can take generic, but not everything. Like certain things, like I ain't gonna get no bootleg purse or bag or shit.
Right.
But I ain't gonna take a generic there. But I ain't gonna get no generic peanut butter.
Though I was gonna say I ain't buying my grocery out the dollar store.
I mean, man, I gotta be tight to do that shit.
Maybe a can good, but not no meat.
I'm trying to think. I don't even like to shop at bootleg stores.
No.
But I will get like a bag of chips I ain't never had. I will get that. Oh, let me think. Like, what do you need to be name brand?
My coffee.
Really?
I like Folgers.
Oh, it tastes different.
Yeah, don't give me.
There we go.
Yep.
All right, we down the home stretch. We only got a couple more. 50 minutes after the hour. Gorillas or lions?
Give me a lion.
I always say the lion is the king of the jungle. Everybody like, what a gorilla do? Gorilla gonna go sit his ass down somewhere.
Gonna beat his chest.
You better go sit down. Oh, she said she won't get no fake laundry detergent.
Yeah, that too. Give me Tide or something. Don't give me that no
Now,
name.
I will say this. My wife does this thing when she makes washing powder. And this shit, our clothes have never been cleaner. She found something on YouTube and she put all this shit together and makes washing powder. And we use it like a motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm guessing it probably saved us $1,000 a year. Because you buy a lot of washing powder throughout the year.
And don't give me no generic toilet tissue.
No. Well, I will say this. In my house, you can't flush no thick ass toilet tissue down the toilet. It's gonna clog me up.
Yeah.
So something like in this basement, I got bootleg. Upstairs in my bathroom, I'll be wipe my ass with a damn pillow. I don't like no scents on my toilet paper either. I like my toilet paper to be non-scented. And I don't need no lotion or no dumb shit on it either.
Right.
Let me ask you this, Miss Arkansas. 30 years in comedy, have your male counterparts hit on you?
Well, like maybe
you seem like you don't play that. Like you like nigga gone.
Right. Now I had a crush on one comedian. We was seeing each other for a little while, but
can you tell us who?
No.
I told you I'm happy now, Roddy. Get out of my business.
But 90% of them, they really respect me. Some call me their auntie, they sister, all kind of stuff. They respect me, I respect them. You know what I'm saying?
Are you offended? Are you offended if guys don't hit on you though? I mean, you're a beautiful woman.
No, I don't get offended. I feel like, hey, maybe they got something better, or maybe they go the other way. I don't know. I don't trip. I'm confident in myself,
Andromeda says, don't let Uncle Rodney have you telling your business. You should hush up. Hush up. What would be your best advice for upcoming comedians?
Don't sell your soul. Don't, don't give in. Don't just accept anything. Know your time is coming. It might seem like it's taking forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna have you, they gonna ask you to do all kind of stuff. I told one lady, she was a booker. She asked me about, do I sleep with women and all this? She trying to find out.
No.
I told her right now, I say, hey, if I ever decide to eat one, I'm gonna eat my own, because I done had too many brothers to tell me this one is good.
Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. You got reviews.
I'm telling you, they be trying to get you to do everything, man. But I'm not going out like that. If I don't never get rich, because I feel like I'm already famous.
Yeah.
But if I don't never get that check, I got God's favor, and He have truly been blessing me. I'm okay.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, we're gonna take another quick break. Right.
And hold on, right before you go to break, and you know what else, y'all? I told him I like dick so much, I'm gonna get one tatted on my jaw. So every time I think about sucking one, I lick my jaw.
All right, okay. Before we go, does size matter, Miss Arkansas?
Back in the day, it did, but now I got older or wiser. Hey, whatever size is, come on, get yours so I can get up and go cook.
Wait, what you gonna cook?
Something. I don't care. Just let me up.
Let her up, y'all. Hey, y'all, my co-host for today is hilarious. Hilarious Miss Arkansas. She's relocated back to her home, but you know what? Have jokes will travel. All right.
Yes.
Before we get to the top of the hour, we're gonna have director Marcus Head join the show. This is his current project out there on the streets. You can see it on Tubi, I believe, right now. Check it out.
But he just couldn't get right. Maybe he'll think of something one day, but until then, he just can't get it right. Yeah.
Always up to no good, and this game was never on tight. On the wrong side of the hustle, cause he just can't get.
I don't know what made it stop.
Right.
Let's do this. We'll be right back, guys. Top of the hour.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
Tried everything, but he just couldn't get it right. Maybe he'll think of something one day, but until then, he just can't get it right. Yeah.
Always up to no good, and this game was never on tight. On the wrong side of the hustle, cause he just can't get it right. I said always up to no good, and this game was never on tight. On the wrong side of the hustle, cause he just can't get it right. You know that type of brother, I was letting people down. Chasing after that dirt, and they were looking like a crazy clown. When he finally gets the job, next day getting fired. Boss never want him around, cause he's always lazy and tired. Every thought that comes to mind always float away like a kite. Every day is a different.
We are back in full effect. My name is Rodney Perry. You're tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. My co-host for today, lovely and talented Miss Arkansas is in the building. And also joining us, Mr. Marcus Head. Miss Arkansas, I cannot thank you enough for coming on the show today, man. It makes me happy to see your face, and I would love to have you come back.
I love to come back.
All right, and then we have a lot of panels with women because I'm always wanting to make sure that we are treating, especially our female counterparts in comedy, well.
You right.
All right, guys, Mr. Marcus Head, director, producer, writer, he does it all. Marcus, how are you?
What's up, brother? How you feeling?
I don't know. Was you on your phone or computer?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey, Rodney?
You breaking up, Head? You breaking up? Go out and come back.
A little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm on my computer. I'm not having no problems, but shit. Use your phone, Marcus.
Yeah, cause mine was messing up. Let me go and get on my phone. Cause the devil is a lie.
The devil is a lie. Miss Arkansas is in the building. It is one. Let me see. Is he ready? Head.
I'm here, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was breaking up before, but it sounds better now. Can I get you more on the screen?
Sure. Whatever I can do for Mr. Perry. You just tell me.
There we go. Still the same.
What's going on, brother?
Maybe do that. You use your laptop or your phone?
Yeah, I am.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
You still having an issue?
Now. No, it's great. Hey, talk to me about Can't Get Right, man. You also the writer on that, am I right? Talk to me about Can't Get Right, Marcus.
I can hear you.
Is he muted?
I don't know.
No, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You breaking up.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? But you can hear me.
Now where you go?
I don't know, man. He like Teddy Riley. He can't get right. He can't get right.
That's why he came up with that title.
What up, Candace? Thank you for popping in today. Candace is the TV. Says, hey, Marcus. God damn, man, I really want to talk to this dude, man. I'm in this movie. He did such a great job with it. Let me take his ass out of there, Miss Arkansas. Let me ask you this, Miss Arkansas. Do you have desire to be on film? Do you want to do act and all that good stuff?
I would love to. Back in 2013, I was actually on a stage play called The Truth. And with Michelle and Limo, that was an awesome play. I thought they were going to take it around the world because it could have went. And everybody was like, oh, my God, you was my favorite character. So I like doing stage plays. You know, I've been on stuff like the Search with MC Search before he went off the air.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bill Cunningham. I was on Celebrities Uncovered with comedian Anthony Anderson on Oxygen, you know, but I'm just still waiting on that big moment.
Hey, you know what? I think the best thing for a comedian is when you end up with a role that you don't have to do too much for. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you definitely got a lock on that. Tiffany Haddish is gonna be in Girls Trip 2, but the people are trolling her, saying she shouldn't be in the movie. What's your thoughts?
Well, that's crazy. I don't know what to say about this situation for real, because I know Trezay, the kids that was in the little, well, I won't call it little, the mess that was going on. I know
they gotta be grown now, huh?
Right. I have met Tiffany and been on a couple of shows with her also. Aaron,
always a sweetheart.
Right. Aaron, I don't really know him. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Tiffany, I feel like, hey, God say in order to be forgiven, you have to forgive. You know what I'm saying? So the people got to learn how to let stuff go. Don't sweep it under the rug. But if I've changed, I've changed. You know?
Right. So and the court dismissed it.
Right. So if she was in one, put her in two till y'all decide to let her die out or something, you know?
Yeah, well said. Hey, we're right here. What's up, Detroit? Mac is in a place to be. I am Rodney Perry. Let's see if we can get Mr. Head over here.
Yeah, brother, give me like 2 minutes. I'm switching computers out and I'm moving location.
Okay. I was like, we can do it. We can do it on audio, but you working on it, so that's good stuff.
Yeah, we gonna can't get right. We got it.
You definitely need to get right.
I got you,
my nigga. Okay. Hey, that nigga can't get right for real. Okay. I'm opening up the lines. Ooh, I got a tarot card reader that comes on Fridays. Have you ever had a reading?
No.
You ain't playing, you ain't messing with it. Go on with that bullshit, Rodney Perry.
Girl.
Huh?
They might tell me something I don't want to hear.
Yeah, that's always a chance, but you know, you'll be fine. All right. Miss Arkansas, Jacksonville, Arkansas in the building.
Yes. And
How
you know
many
what?
children? You have children?
I don't think I could have made a better move, to be honest. And like my brother say, it was time for me to come back home.
And you know what? It ain't like it used to be. Like, you know, when we moved out to LA, we needed to be there.
Right.
That's not true anymore. You know what I mean? You can with social media, your phone, and the internet. People think I still live in LA.
I thought that's where you was.
I ain't been to LA in 12 years.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying? So the internet makes you stay relevant.
Right. And I still, like I told him, I just came home. I still do my thing and travel all around the world and all that good stuff. On the 11, I got a show with this man named P2K, the Diddy, that sing U-Turn. It's featured by King George. That's
that Southern Soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
which is the blues.
Come on now.
Yeah, I've been paying attention, man. Cause you know when I don't know about you, when we was coming up, blues was old people music. But it ain't no more. That Southern Soul, all that shit, they nasty. them Southern Soul. Oh, Flame Monroe said hi.
Hey, Flame, I love you.
Flame been coming through supporting the show. She said, Rodney P, I got you. Hey, did you get that number, Flame? I sent you the number. Anyway. Flame Monroe's in the building.
Them songs is nasty. They got one I love, Rodney, say, I can't have one man, I gotta have three. One man to lay down, one man to shed up. Then I need me one, y'all, that really know how to.
Shit. They let me hear one. It's about crawfish, but they said they suck the head, eat the ass, or some crazy shit. I'm like, man. I'm like, what am I listening to?
Yeah, they done screwed it all up. I like them my mother used to listen to.
I think he is back, Mr. Head. Hopefully he's situated. You ready, Head? Okay, there we go.
All right, I'm ready.
Marcus Head in the building. He's a director, producer, author, writer, and the man that put this great movie together that we call Can't Get Right. Matter of fact, let's run it again. Hold on.
Can you hear me this time?
I hear your ass this time. Beautiful.
All right, there we go.
Can't Get Right.
Everything, but he just couldn't get right. Maybe he'll think of something one day, but until then, he just can't get it right. Yeah.
Always up to no good, and this game is never on tight. On the wrong side of the hustle, cause he just can't get it right. I said always up to no.
My man Can't Get Right on Tubi right now. Marcus Head.
What up? What up? How's
First
everybody?
of all, dude, such a funny movie, man.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, people like you make it
Are you
fun.
the writer of this project as well?
Yeah, brother, I did everything. I wrote it, directed, casted it, found the location, got the coffee. Hey, whatever it took, saved me some money. You know, I did it, but we had a great time. Great time.
That's what's up.
Man, people don't know Marcus Head was a stand-up comedian.
Yes, sir. Comedy theater.
Take me back to your comedy days, man. You know, of course, Miss Arkansas is a comedian, Rodney Perry is a comedian, but you made a pivot into movies.
Yeah, I did, man. I started out when I farted. When I started, it was me, Double D, Fredo Davis, T. Ray Sanders, Lil Duval, Nancy Bellany. We all started out together, Finesse Mitchell, and man, I took a different route. You know, I was doing a comedy, but I was a lot mainstream. You know, I was on the road with Howie Mandel and Ron White, but I was still hitting them club. You know, I had to get my booze in when I first started out. And people, man. Kept relationships with you and other people. And my wife and I was watching a film one day, and she's like, "Why don't you just write a movie? Because I'm tired of watching this bullshit." And I was like, "Okay." And then I just started writing and putting it together, and made the calls and say, "Hey, I want shout out to Shotty for doing the lead, Squirt, Brittany Perry. We also have Marvin Hunter, Tim Murray. We got a lot of great people in there." And basically, I just really fell in love with directing when I watched 5 Heartbeats with Robert Townsend.
Yes,
that really made me fall in love with the arts of it and the funny and just, like, so I've always wanted to get into the business because after I got out of comedy, I started booking promotions. I started booking comics all over the place. I was booking them in El Rado, Arkansas, and Blytheville, Texas. I was putting them in just them hole and all, but they was getting paid good money. And I just kept those relationships. And then when I put it together, it was a no-brainer when I just called and be like, "Hey, let's do this, let's do that." And they like, "I'm down," and we put it together. It was hard, brother, because I didn't have no experience as a director. So shout out to YouTube and Skillshare, my 2 educational people that taught me how to write a film, how to direct
What did you learn from YouTube?
How to write a film, how to direct a film, and how to write a screenplay. How to get my LLC. I taught myself. I didn't go to no film school. I've always been a creative thinker. I've always had imagination. And one thing that everybody knows about me is if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm a finisher. I'm a finisher, and I'm a creator. And we just put it all together. The first 7 days we shot, we ran out of money because the investor was supposed to come through, so we had to stop. I had Damon come in, flew in to do it.
Damon Williams.
Damon Williams is on the show. Shout out to Damon. He did one take, one day. And then he had to go back home because we didn't have no money. So I was like, I didn't even have enough money to pay the comedians. So I paid all of my production crew, which of course is, the most important thing because they every day 8-10 hours and before putting it together.
Yeah.
But what was really cool, I paid you. But what was really cool, is all the people that I could not pay at that time, nobody said anything negative, said anything about me because I had.
Oh no, they was talking about your ass behind your back.
Whatever. They behind my back. That's the key. Behind my back. But there was nothing negative that was spread because everybody knew my word is born. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take care of you, and I paid everybody back. Shout out to Montel Jordan, who's a producer on the film. He came through, assisted, helped me out, and actually we have 3 songs with Montel Jordan on there, and we have a collaboration with him and Lecrae. We have a Rick Ross song on there. We have my girl KJ Rose, who out in California. We went to high school together. Her name Kiana Henderson, and we did she allowed me to put her song on the project, and man, we did so well with it. And like I said, we got a lot of positive responses because we put it on like a we wanted to create our own network basically. So we were going to put it on Amazon TV, Roku, and all that. And basically they said that they was having a problem with it and they couldn't get it going. I think that's BS. The way I was doing it was different. I wasn't using that platform.
Marcus, hey, let me jump in there for a second.
Yeah.
Do you want me to interview you? You're just gonna talk all the way through?
Bro, you know me. You gotta cut me off. I'll talk all day.
God damn, Marcus. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'll talk all day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead, bro. What you got?
I got you, baby. I'm gonna let me set you up.
I got you, man. Go ahead.
You can't just you running down the court.
I'm
like,
passionate about my stuff.
I got you.
I'm passionate about what I do. So,
No, I got you. I got one of my friends. I tell her that all the time. I said, let yourself be interviewed. People want to talk to you, but I know when you're used to people not asking you the right question, you're like, yo, I got all the answers. Talk to me about this, Marcus. Man, first of all, I got a chance to be a part of this project. Very dope. Tell me the story, man. What's the quick pitch of the story for people to go watch it right now?
Got you. So actually, it's not on yet. Like I said, we did a premiere on a platform. It's going to be on Tubi, and we just got accepted. So the way with Tubi and all them works is they're actually going to give you a later date, but we have been submitted. So it could be at the end of this month or by next month. It'll be on one of those two.
Okay, so it's coming down the pipe.
Yeah, it's coming down the pipe.
But you're done. You're in the can. What's the story, bro?
So basically, the story is about a young man named Tyler, who's played by Shawty. What my name is?
Howdy.
I got to do that. And basically, he's a barber by trade. He works with his cousin Squirt, who was in the movie, and he wants to do something different. So he's trying to find other things to do, and he's getting fired from all these jobs. And he a good dude, but he just not that dude that's responsible, and it's always just, like I said, the song that you just heard, I wrote that song right there. And shout out to the producer and the artist, Truman, that did that. And basically, he goes back to start cutting hair, but he finds a bag of money that belongs to the mob, played by Damon Williams, Williams, who's the mobster guy, and Shamish Renee, who is his sidekick. And basically, the whole community is going to have to help him get right, because imagine you find a bag of money, you irresponsible. The two of those don't go together
at all.
But
at all. Hey, is Shorty's character you at all?
Yes, I got fired from multiple jobs. I was always in trouble. We got some church scenes with Grandma Dirty. Shout out to Mahogany Raspberry and Butterby Rock and Jesse Lewis the fourth as well. And Waitball, who's an up and rising man. He's hilarious. So
Waitball been on the show. Yeah.
So basically, man, I always used to get fired. I was that dude that I could have a rock in my hand, throw it at the train, and my aunt be like, "Marcus, did you throw that rock?" I was like, "No, I didn't. I got dirt all on my hands and everything else, but I'm still gonna stick to that lie." You know, that's me in there. And getting the shoe thrown at you by the old lady in the church, you know, you're gonna see that in the movie. And just, man, grew up in a barbershop, bro. You know, love music, grew up in a barbershop, and I just wanted to tell that story.
Hey, wow. you definitely did it. You got a question, Miss Arkansas?
Yeah, you said you was in Blytheville. Why I wasn't in?
You from Blytheville?
Born and raised. Well,
born and raised.
Yola, but I was raised in Blytheville.
Okay, yeah, I used to work with John Heffron. Him and I did a couple of projects together, and we were just booking shows all over the place. And
wow.
Yeah, that's a hole in the wall. You know, we was at a backyard.
I used to work for Heff back in the day. I know Heff.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hole in the wall. But hey, when you said Miss Arkansas, I'm Googling thinking I'm about to talk to Miss Arkansas. No disrespect, but I'm thinking I'm going to talk to like the Miss Pageant Arkansas. So, you know, I pulled out, I was like, oh, okay.
I've been her, but they didn't tell me about the audition till the deadline.
I hear you. So yeah, so we just got it done. And like I said, it was hard work. Thank you, Naomi. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am tenacious. I am. I really. And man, I just love it, man. You know, I'm still a comic by trade, you know. And we got the new project, Live in the Color. I know you're gonna get to that in a minute, but Can't Get Right. Like I say, that was really, I started out I had so many people from high school, from my locker room buddies to junior high school people that helped me out with the project, getting in finance. Shout out to Gary from Uptown Comedy, Atlanta Comedy Theater, him and Abraham.
Yeah, and give us that, Marcus, man, because you know a lot of people want to make movies, but you did it, man. And you know, I always take my hat off to anybody that gets a movie done, right, produced. It's one thing to have it in your head, but it's another thing for it to become a real thing. Talk to me about you do Can't Get Right, but Marcus' head ain't finished.
Right.
You take and do another project, man. That just blows my mind. You called me, you said, I'm calling it Live and in Color. And I say, Marcus, ain't that in living color? You like, I want him to be confused.
I want him to be confused. First thing you think of is in living color. But actually,
right.
I did not come up with that because of Live in Color. Believe it or not, I came up with that from Saturday Night Live. You know, just growing up watching Saturday Night Live, and you know, and not taken away from Live in the Color, in living color, because that was one of the greatest sketch comedies I've ever seen in my life. And we're not doing anything similar to that. So the Live and in Color, what's different about that and unique about that is we're gonna tickle your funny bone. We're gonna make you laugh.
MHEAD presents a gut-busting improv comedy show with lots of personality and entertaining stories that we can all identify with. Starring Rodney
Get out of my bathroom! Who is you?
Coco Brown.
Operator, this nigga call it, honey. I'm tired of what you got going on.
Madam Boss.
They don't abuse people. They don't abuse ladies.
Okay, that's a selling point.
I'm
Leon
not
Rogers.
being smart. It's just a matter of fact that the damn giraffes ain't selling the toys no more.
Linda Vorship.
It's okay, girl. I love you.
Jesse McDonald.
I ain't here. I gotta blame
Star
you.
Marpat Mitchell.
All these Russians out here want to start war, but ain't nobody rushing to get my money.
Aaron Young.
Down goes crazy. Oh,
Yeah, we done talking smack now.
Taylor
I don't
Hack.
know, but he gives me $5 to leave him and mommy alone.
Rentasia Mitchell.
It just smell like peanut butter?
No.
Calvin, stop
No,
telling
no,
stories.
no.
I mean peanut butter.
I mean, no, it was what?
It was peanut butter.
No.
Dr. Sabrina
Not
Jackson.
working my nerve today. I need a little bit more than a smoothie. Whew. And get my drink on.
And Marcus Head.
Look at him. Look at his face. You ain't got no fear, bro.
Not only will you be laughing and enjoying the entertainment, we also have positive messages from Dr. Sabrina at the end of our segments called Dr. Sabrina Speaks. We also will be featuring independent artists, music, and videos throughout the show. MHEAD Films, live and in color, comedy coming at you.
Yo, the man, the myth, the legend himself. He's on the show today. My name is Rodney Perry. My co-host today, Miss Arkansas, and our guest right now, Marcus Head. Marcus Head Films, man. Living in color. Give me the title. Why that? And you say you were inspired by Saturday Night Live.
So the reason why I came out with Live and in Color is, first, it's not out there. You don't see any sketch, comedy, improv shows out there. And our show is different, unique in many ways. One, you take Chappelle's show, you take In Living Color, you take Mad TV, and you take Saturday Night Live. And that's going to be the combination. We take everything. But what's different about us is we're diverse. It's funny. Like I said, we're going to tickle your funny bone. But we're going to do something different. Because you know how in Living Color, they had the Fly Girls in between sketches? We're going to feature independent artists on our project. And we have artists from all over the country, in Africa, in China. I got people in Canada. We have gospel.
One of the things that impressed me most, Marcus, I get on set and you got social media influences from all over the world. Talk to me about your global influence that you're trying to make with this movie.
Glad you mentioned that, because I was gonna get. But see, Rodney, you know what you're doing over there.
I'm fucking doing a great job. You're killing me.
Hey, I got to get it out. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get across the finish line. Hey, what did I say? Can't get right? Hey, that's me, brother. So
you got it right though.
So
you do it all, but yeah, give it to me, dog.
So we have a lady named Madam Boss, and shout out to Madam Boss, and you can find her on Madam Bosson on Instagram, and she is like the Cookie Lions in South Africa. Basically, she just won a award for People's Choice Award for being one of the fastest rising influencers. She's got way over 1 million followers, and she's just funny. She's that type of person that you just laugh. She does like a couple of sketches, and she lives in South Africa. And South Africa right now,
she's a freaking big deal.
She's a big deal. She's
a big deal. She probably got 2 million followers, and she's nice as all get out, and she's funny.
Yeah, she's funny and she's big time. And Zimbabwe want me to come and shoot a movie there with her, and they say once we finish and wrap this project up, they want to talk to us about distribution in Africa. So, like I said, she's hilarious, she's funny, and she's just coming to her own. She just don't even know how dangerous she is on when she get to that level. And I'm gonna definitely push her and take it to that level. And we have, like I said, we have so many just different things. We have Asians, we got black people, we got white people, we got Japanese people,
little people. You had myself, Coco Brown. We have some epic comedy scenes in this piece, man.
So real quick, let me tell you about some scenes. So we got 111 operator who's going to be Coco Brown. So just imagine, and that was going to be by Dirty South was actually going to do that, but
rest in peace, Dirty South. Rest in peace, Dirty South.
But imagine that you call a 911 operator, but we call it 111, and they tell you exactly where you need to go if you got that cat stuck in a tree. Don't be calling me about no damn cat. We got a thing where somebody calling her saying he got shot, and she found out it's her baby daddy. So she said, if you don't cash at me $75,000, in 2 minutes, I'm just gonna let your ass bleed. She that type of person.
Wow.
And we got a thing with Rodney and called Drunk Dion. Drunk Dion. And basically Rodney's sitting on the toilet and he reminiscing what he did the night before because he got drunk. And he made some mistakes. Like he got married. He got married to somebody with like 5 kids. She got bullet holes all in her shirt. And he like, how the hell did I get here? And we got Rodney and Coco and Pat Mitchell. Shout out to Pat Mitchell. They're doing a therapy session. But let me get to Dr. Sabrina real quick. The lady you saw.
Dr. Sabrina was on the show a couple of days ago.
Dr. Sabrina and I met Dr. Sabrina when I was doing Michael Collier's show, and I fell in love with her humor and her funny, and we talked. So a lot of the sketches is about her being in therapy, and we got like a pimp in therapy who gas prices getting too high, and he can't keep up with his women now because he got to get rid of his Cadillac, and he on a 10-speed bike, and he trying to catch up with them, but they, they leg muscles too strong, so he can't keep up with them. We got 2 little short people, and they having problems because the dude want to go to the strip club and he want to date big women now. He don't want to date short women no more. So they tackling that. We got so many different things. But
don't
what I
give
really
it all away. They got to now.
Give it all
now
away.
Can't get right. Is in the pipeline. Can we look forward to Live and in Color on Tubi as well, or some other platform?
Well, Live and Tubi is a slam dunk getting that on. That's not going to be an issue. But we are looking for other platforms. So if anybody out there that knows somebody, Rodney, I got 5 movies that I'm doing. And it's not just comedy. We have a comic legend that we're doing a film about. I can't get into it right now. You know who it is, but we can't get into it.
Yeah.
Rodney doing his thing, Candy. Shout out to Candy TV. And we also have a project similar to you remember Ghost and Power? We have a Power series like that. I'm in negotiations with somebody who's a singer. He's a very popular singer, and he's actually turning actor, and that's gonna be dope. And then we also have, like I said, eventually I'm gonna do a BET Comic View type series. I want to bring that back where the comic's gonna do it, but it's gonna be with a different twist. Everything I do is not anything that you've seen before.
Right.
You know how everybody has something that everybody does? Well, we're gonna do it, but we're gonna put our own spin on it. So, and I have to say this, you say don't give up too much, but I have to say this because it's just dope. So people say Live and in Color is like if the Cosby Show had a sketch comedy show. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, wow.
And at the end of the show, Dr. Sabrina, who's a licensed therapist, clinical therapist, is actually going to talk about things that's going on in the community, from bullying to suicide to relationship advice. So we're going to tickle your funny bone. We're going to have music in the project. We're going to have some dope music too, with a lot of celebrities that's going to be on the project doing music.
Can I get Miss Arkansas on the next one?
Man, Miss Arkansas, come on down. We got Barry Brewer coming up on the project. We got Cool Bubba Ice coming through on the project. We're going to shoot some more scenes, hopefully in April. And in Atlanta, I shoot everything in Atlanta. I live in Florida, but I shoot everything in Atlanta.
I can make it.
Talk to us about the money, Head. You got a lot of people help and make investments on this project. How do you get people to buy into your dream, man?
So first and foremost, you got to be prepared, and you got to be ready when you're talking to people. You want to be able to get on that elevator, and before they press the button, they have your interest. So the first thing you do is you talk to your family, because those are the first people that know you, and you go ahead and get as much money as you can. Now, if you got a broke ass family, then you go ahead and find an uncle. Go further into the family. Find that second cousin or the babysitter that knows somebody or somebody. And then you go ahead and get some money from your family. That's the first thing. Then you have to have a
wait, hold on, Mark. How much you ask family for? How much you got? How much you need?
I think I got about $2,000 from them, so I didn't get much. But I got that was enough to take care of the food. Now,
and if you ain't got no food to feed people, you need to go sit your ass down somewhere.
Yeah, you got to take care of your people. Now, on the real tip, what you want to do, if you want people to believe in your vision, the first thing is you tell them that they're not investing in the project. They're investing in you. That's the first thing you tell them. And then you just tell them a story of who you are, what you do. And then you tell them to people like Rodney Perry, Rodney Perry in there? Oh, Coco Brown in there? Leon Rogers, Damon Williams, Shawty. And you tell them that, explain how they make money. Because all investors want to know is 3 things. How much you need, when can I get my money back, and how am I going to make a profit on return on investment?
Right.
So you have to have the numbers. My background is I used to be a general manager and regional manager at Steak and Shake, and I used to be a manager at TGI Fridays. So I know how to manage personalities, and I know how to put money together with all the comedy shows and everything else. So I really tell people out there, don't try to buy the most expensive camera. Don't try to buy everything and looking on a sheet that says what Netflix is approved, because one, Netflix ain't calling your ass, and Netflix ain't gonna take you. Okay, so don't spend your money unless you got a headliner like a Mike Epps or Tony Rock or something like that that's gonna co-sign to get you in. Just get the thing done first. But you have to have quality. Audio is the most important thing, because people will sit down and watch and struggle watching the film. Just like a second ago, you guys couldn't really, you can see me, but you couldn't hear me.
Right.
People are going to listen to the audio, and if the audio is on point, they're going to watch it. If the audio is crappy, they're not going to watch it. You got echo sounds all over the place. 75% of the project is audio. 2, make sure that you put money, like I say, feed your people. Make sure you ask your people what they like to eat, especially your big name people like Rodney. You make sure that you always got food, water, drinks, and everything else in their face. Because if they full and they happy, guess what they're going to do? And this is what Rodney has done. And I got to give you flowers, brother, because Rodney has really spoke my name positively to a lot of people that I did not have a connection with.
And you did the one thing I require. You paid me.
Yeah.
So, you know, if your ass hadn't paid me, your name be mud in these streets.
So,
but even then, I wouldn't say nothing bad.
Right.
You know,
but you wouldn't say nothing.
Don't believe
but you wouldn't say nothing. But you
I wouldn't say nothing good either, though.
There you go. There you go.
And so that matters, Ed. Let me ask you this, bro. We seen the brother from goddamn, his name just escaped me, but he's making horror movies now. Can we expect a horror movie?
Taylor?
No, the black dude from the sketch show. You know what I'm talking about?
The one that did Fear?
The one that wrote Get Out.
The one that wrote Get Out.
Wrote and direct Get Out with Lil
Rel.
Yes.
I forgot his name, but what about him?
No, I'm saying we got him, and he's went to the horror genre. Have you thought about a horror movie?
No. One thing I don't do is I don't do horror, and I'm not going to do serious action, flipping over cars and everything else, because you got to get too many damn permits. And I like to be in control of what I'm doing. And when you do horror films, it's just not my thing. I got to be passionate about what I'm doing. And besides The Exorcist, that's the only movie that really turned me out. And probably
Exorcist don't have no. Well, they got some
and Candyman and Jason. Freddy. Those are the only things that really like scared me. I don't get scared.
This is what I like about horror movies. You don't need a big star to drive a horror movie.
No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Blair Witch Project made more money. I think they budget was like $10,000 and ended up making like $750 million. So you're right. All you need is some woods and some white people, and you good.
You gotta have white people. You can have, because I already told them when I pass away, I want them to break my neck and turn it all the way around.
Well, you know good well you can't have a bunch of black people in the woods.
I say and stretch my mouth wide open so all the brothers didn't get no head while I was living can get them some when I'm gone.
Yo, Flo So Amazing is in the audience. She said Rodney is gangster with it. He will does have a comeback. Okay. Candy is in the building. She says facts to drama. Taki Bates, I see you. Candy Production.
Yes, man.
Man, love, Mary Space.
Oh, shout out to Flo So Amazing. That's my co-host. We do a show Monday at 10 o'clock p.m. We do an IG Live. We call it Head So Amazing. Tonight we have Sean Morgan and Shane is on. We had Tina Graham and Vanessa Fraction on the week before. And man, we got some dope people coming through. Eventually, Rodney be popping in once in a while.
You motherfucker, one more episode without me, Head. One more.
Hey, I've been waiting for you to, to get me to call on here. I had to call Rodney and be like, Rodney, when you gonna have me on the show, bro?
Hey, I just wanted to make sure. I knew your movie was coming down the pipe, so I wanted to make sure we could talk about that. Head So Amazing, Flo So Amazing, Marcus Head. Talk to me about the podcast, man, and where can we find it? Where can we find it?
Well, this dude right here, that's my man right there. That's Marcus Head. So I have a podcast called.
Did you draw that too? Marcus do everything. Did you draw that?
Yeah, I made that.
I knew it.
I made that. Yeah, it was my vision. But shout out to Madeem who did it. But I had the vision of I wanted to do a cartoon, and basically the Good Head Podcast Show, which you can find goodheadpodcastshow.com. This week we have Shane on. We had Coco Brown recently. We had Special K from Ricky Smiley Morning Show. We got Rock T coming up. Tina Graham. I'm actually taping Tina Graham tomorrow. And Tina Graham is amazing. Her and I are actually talking about something, hopefully in the pipeline. And y'all excuse my phone, it's live. So,
Tell them
my
Miss
phone always
on soon too.
Oh, you know what, Miss Arkansas? I want to have you on my live. We'll talk. We're gonna definitely talk. And because I want to see that head spinning and giving head at the same time. And if you're gonna have a Head So Amazing show, then we definitely gotta have that on the damn show. Okay. So but the Good Head Podcast Show, basically, it's not just about celebrities. We like people to tell us stories about how you made a revenue and how you making that revenue with the passion that you're doing. Montel Jordan is coming up. We have a model named Amy Taylor coming up. And yeah, I love Tina Graham too. She is hilarious. She is funny. And we really talk about
Marcus Head got ADD. He can't look at nothing without reading that shit.
No, I'm not reading nothing, bro. This is all off the cuff.
No, I'm talking. I put something on the screen, you be like, yeah.
But no, you got to do multiple things at the same time, bro. So
I love it.
Like I said, just in a nutshell, the Good Head Podcast Show. I had what I really love about it is I'm interviewing people that have reached out to me to come on the show, and they're telling their stories. That's the main thing. Rodney's gonna be on there soon, and I wanted people to tell their stories, not just about what everybody knows. I want you to talk about the things that they don't know about you. Like I said, I like to talk about the things about what got you in it. Where's your love for it? Why are you doing it now? What are you doing? What are you up to? I want to promote people's brands, not just who you are. Like when Montel Jordan comes on, we're going to talk about his online ministry that he's doing right now. A lot of people.
He's doing a beautiful thing over there too.
So we definitely, like I said, we just want to get the word out. And I'm just passionate about success. But let me tell you this real quick, Rodney. And real quick, you can follow me at MHEAD Filmmaker on Instagram. You can also follow me at I know he's gonna get to it.
Marcus Head. Yeah. You think I wasn't gonna do that?
I know you was gonna do that, but I want to get it in twice because people don't do it all the time.
Marcus, you interviewing yourself. You don't need me.
All right, no, you're good. But
real quick, hey, real quick, Marcus, before we get out of here, man. Hey, how do people stay in touch?
How do people
see that? See how that work?
All right, so you can get in touch with me at MHEAD Filmmaker, first and foremost on Instagram, because I love like Rodney. Me and Rodney, we love Instagram. And you can also follow me at goodheadpodcastshow.com. And I'm on IMDb. Just Google my name. Just Google Marcus Head. Everything comes up all Marcus Head related. Just Google my name and it'll take you there to all the podcast show. I got to have Haywood Nelson on the podcast, the guy from What's Happening who played Dwayne. I grew up watching him. So the biggest gratifying thing about what I do is I connect people on my team production. I have people that are roommates now because they didn't know each other from a can of paint and now they're roommates. Or we have people doing other productions together, people doing other projects together. So that's the biggest gratifying thing that I get out of putting things together is I'm creating an umbrella of networks and people that didn't have that existence.
Mr. Arkansas, you got anything for Mr. Head before we get out of here?
Yeah, Mr. Head, by that being your name, do women think they automatically get some?
Well, you know what? I'm married now, but I tell them stay on standby just in case my wife act up. No, just playing. No, I used to use that in my stand-up.
Final word, Mr. Head. Marcus Head in the building, man. The movie is Can't Get Right. The other project is Live and in Color.
Yes.
Matter of fact, let me do this and pull it up.
And you can go to Can't Get Right Film is my Instagram for Can't Get Right and Improv in Color. And like I say, I'm always posting. Rodney is the king of posting. But let me say real quick about Rodney. One thing about Rodney I really love is Rodney will stick to the script, but Rodney also will go ahead and give you like, hey, this, that, but he'll improvise it. He gonna stand on the script, but he gonna do it in his own way. And that's why I love directing people like Rodney. And Rodney calls me the comedian's comic, because being a comedian, I know what that's like. So I'm not gonna press on you to do every word.
Well, one thing I learned, I took my acting classes from Tasha Smith, who was a comedian as well. And that's one of the things she told me. She said, Rodney, people are gonna, since you're a comedian, people are gonna always ask you for a little more. And anybody that's a comedian that's watching this, just know as you start to work on these sets, they're gonna want your take on it at some point.
Right.
And but you might have an actor. You know, I work with some actors that came from that Norman Lear. They like, nigga, read your lines, nigga. They do not have time for that.
Yeah.
Mr. Head, if you could do anything, money was no object, what's the movie you make? Real quick.
I'm working on it right now.
That's what's up.
What is it, nigga? What is it? Tell us about it.
Just imagine if the Fast and Furious and Armageddon was a combination with spaceships in the air, aliens coming, and we need to get it right.
Oh wow.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
And I got that Game of Thrones thing type feel coming as well. And actually I'm gonna send a trailer out on that as soon as we close in on Live in the Color.
You know what you need to make? A Christmas movie.
You know what? I would love to do a Christmas movie.
Can't get right Christmas movie.
I would love to do a Christmas movie.
We can shoot that this summer.
There you go. There you go. See, Rodney trying to get that ex-producers credit and that percentage.
I want to be number one on the call sheet on that.
Come on now.
All right, it's done. See, that's the thing about me, Rodney. You talk about it, I'm gonna be about it, and I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna go ahead and send you outline on it.
We got 7 days. Let's make it happen.
I just say God bless you. Continue to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That is so amazing.
I appreciate that. You got that old school fur in the back. Is that thing still alive? That white thing?
That's a pillow.
Back there? That's a pillow? Okay. I
like feel better though. It said make today great.
Well, Miss Arkansas, I appreciate you bringing class to the show, you know, for me and Rodney. I appreciate that, you know. I really do.
I'm classy. You know what, Head? Get out of here. Hey, y'all, that's our show for today. Marcus Head, again, how do we stay in touch, bro?
Bro, you can follow me, MHEAD Filmmaker. Go to the website, www.goodheadpodcastshow.com to check the podcast out. We also have, like I said, we got Tina Graham coming up next week on the show. And like I say, I'm always Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I do IG Lives at 10 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Just come through. Myself, Flo So Amazing, my girl Camila Davis, K Davis. We do it on Wednesday. And then my girl Kalea. We do it.
Kalea. Are you able to rip that off of Instagram and post it anywhere?
What's that? My
the podcast.
Yes. Okay. And like I said, if you go to my podcast, we're on everywhere. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on YouTube. You can watch the video on YouTube. We're also on Apple Podcasts. But I've had a couple people reaching out saying that they want me to do a podcast and put it on the network, but they want me to do in-house. And I'm not doing in-house. I'm not going to sit down. I love doing the video podcast. We got Donnell Jones coming up, and that's going to be wonderful. And hint, Donnell Jones project, hint. But we got Donnell Jones coming up on the podcast. So, looking forward to it.
Awesome. Miss Arkansas, how do we stay in touch, sweetie?
Well, my name is Arkansas. I represent the South. I got me a goal in my motherfucking mouth. In case you don't know, take a closer look. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yeah, Rodney, she did a set.
I need a song. That was dope. I love that.
But it's Arkansas Comedy. I got my other page hacked. People be saying they page got hacked. I thought the Negro was sending me some money. I got my other page hacked, but Miss Arkansas Comedy.
All right. We're going to talk about putting you on the project. I love your humor. I just love your style. I love it.
Thank you.
Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, an incredible show today. We had some technical difficulties at the top of the hour, but we got through it. Thank you, Marcus Head. Thank you, Miss Arkansas. You got one more thing? Go ahead.
One more thing. If God say the same, I have a real big show February the 18th in Blythesville, Arkansas at the Ritz Civic Center. Miss Arkansas and Real Friend Comedy Music. Tickets right now only $15. After the 10th is $20 and only $25 at the door. Come on out. I got some amazing artists coming from all around the world, and you don't want to miss it.
Wow, beautiful. Well done, Miss Arkansas. All right, y'all. That's our show for today. Marcus Head, Miss Arkansas. Y'all was great.
Much love, Rodney.
See y'all tomorrow, guys. Rodney Perry Live.
Rodney Perry. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it